Oyo Minecrafters, this is Wood with a new Minecraft video, and you are watching episode 39 of my Minecraft Let's Play. Alright guys, to quote Dockham, I've been busy. Oh yeah. First, before I make a quick tour of what I've done, let me play you a quick clip I recorded earlier, and we'll be right back. Well guys, it happened. I finally died, score 31,171. I haven't died in a while, but now I'm gonna respawn if I don't want my stuff to disappear. Respawn. Alright, not sure what happened there, but I had to close the game and get back in so I could respawn. And I managed to recover everything except my sword. A basic stone sword that I just made, but it's not here anymore. Oh well. I hadn't anything much important except this diamond pick. Alright, let's continue. See you later. So as you can see, I died with a pretty big score. Not sure if you guys are keeping track of your score. I'd like to know if anyone got a higher score than that, maybe. So if you did, please post it in the comment, and yeah, it'll be fun to compare. And on that note, let me just show you what happened exactly. I was looking down in my big hole there. I was just on my stairs there, holding shift of course, not to fall. But what happened with stairs here, like you can see I'm all the way at the edge there, but when I go past just down that step here, I fall down. So the same thing can happen here with half slabs. So I'm at the edge holding shift, and there I fall when I go down. And the same thing can happen with repeaters. Again, holding shift on the repeater here is fine, but as soon as you go down, you can fall down one block even if you hold shift. So take care of that, guys. Can cause your death. So now that this is out of the way, let me show you what I've done. So there's 3 ways I could show you what I've done. This here is the only one that you can see everything in one screen, so here it is. That's how busy I've been. Like those 6 picks here are the one you seen me enchant on the beginning of last episode, and I did a whole lot more. Of course, they're all level 1 efficiency, some unbreaking and efficiency. I had a fortune pick that ran out that didn't have any unbreaking. Efficiency pick level 1. I hate and like them. I hate them because they go through a pick so quickly if you don't have unbreaking on it. So yeah, I like better to have a unbreaking pick that will last me longer than an efficiency one. Although all the mining I did, if I didn't have any efficiency, it would have taken me so much more longer. So yeah, all of these, this will convert into 3 full brand new pick once I repaired them, and I'll enchant them afterward. Alright, so let's see what I've gathered with all those picks. I showed you this before, the cobblestone I've gathered. So now all of this wall is full, and I've started to fill out these, and this is where I'm at. So all of these are full, and I'm here. I have 2 chests left where I can store cobblestone. After that, oh, I still could place 1 here. This is the dirt. I have 2 almost full. Some wool, gravel, almost 1 full. Coal. I'm glad I have a fortune pick. This is food here. Nothing much interesting. On this side I have the wood I've gathered. Wood and saplings and leaves corresponding. Oops. Jungle wood. Man, you gather so much quickly the jungle wood. Too bad it's reddish. Yeah, that's most of it. And now, let's see where all of this cobble come from. Let's start to go on the higher layer. This one. So it's not finished, far from it. This side is rounded up, and this side too. I need to take care. They're all 4 high spaces, 4 high floors. This one I still need to round, and this side too. And here is about the only opening I've crossed. All of that digging, guys, all of it. Oh, hi. We'll get to that after. All of this digging through solid rock. No caving, no caves, nothing. Except this ravine here, which I just got the edge of it. So, like you see here, it was open, so I have to close it. But that's the only part. Oh, and I have one underground lake I've come up across at some point, but everything else solid rock all the way. That's a lot of digging, guys. So this is the 3rd floor. So 1, 2, and 3. There's gonna be 4 and maybe 5. I'll get to that also after. It's time. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Alright, let's go down further. This one is complete, and I've even extracted all the resources from the floor, ceilings, and walls. And here's the ravine again. Again, a little part that I didn't have to dig, but really small compared to all of that. Completely insane. And yeah, first layer is here. So the center opening here is 20 by 20, and this one here is 20 long. So the diameter of this is 60. So 20, 20, 20. And above, it's 30 on one side. Then the layer above here is 40 on one side. Then again up there will be 50 on one side, so it will be 120 diameter circle for this layer. And I would have the 5th layer here. Like I said, I'm gonna come back when we're up. And as you can see, I've got slime chunks around here. Quite a lot, actually. It happens. It seems, at least. I'm not sure exactly where they are. The fact that all the slimes are in this corner was my doing. They can aggro me when I walk on the layer above, so I just went in that corner and they all gathered there. And I come kill some when I need XP for an enchantment. Like these guys. Like I said, I'll have 3 picks to enchant. Eee. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Exact level I needed. Alright, so that's the digging that have been done. Oh yeah, here I've started to dig more on the bottom layer because I need more precious resources. I'm starting not to run out of diamonds, but as you can see with the amount of picks I have, diamond is going down a bit. I still have maybe 30 here and probably around 30 at the mansion, so it's not a big deal for the moment. But one thing I do need a lot is redstone. I need whole lot more redstone than that, so I'll need to do a proper mine down there, and with branches that go everywhere. I'll need to gather all the redstone that's imaginable, because the elevator that I'll build here is a redstone repeater heavy, a lot heavy. So until I have enough repeaters, I won't start the elevator. And yeah, since we're up here, here is the 5th layer that would go on the elevator. So yeah, just by the way, where I died, woo, is right here. I held shift, tried to look down, but right here I fell all the way down. Yeah, so the 5th layer, if I were to dig it 4 high like every other, I need a cover up there, and yeah, it would mean that I have to cover a whole lot, like I said, 60 plus 60 plus 20, so that's 140 diameter circle around here. So 60 block this way, I'd have to cover everything this height. Well, this height minimum, because then again I cannot have let's say redstone lights in the ceiling, otherwise I would need to get this even higher. So I was wondering, should I completely cut the 5th floor? And also it will be the longest to dig. Like, imagine a 140 diameter circle. Dig that for fun. Well, I wouldn't have to dig everything, since like all of this is open here, so I would just have to cover. Then again, I'm not even sure I have enough dirt to cover all of this, so should I just completely ignore the 5th floor and just work with 4? Or maybe have it lower? Not sure. I'd like your input on this, guys. Please feel free to leave it in the comment. 4 floors, 5 floors, 5th floor lower, or like this. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'll be needing to mine a lot of redstone. And I do have a lot of caving to do. I haven't caved much here. Basically, this one is a bit lit up because I had zombies and creeper coming attacking me while I was cutting down the wood here, and from this one too. And I've discovered, is it this way? I believe so. Yeah, water. I think it's here. Yep. So I found a skeleton dungeon here, not too far from the surface. Y47, I gathered the stock here, there were not much. Oh, there was a cocoa bean. But that's not all that interesting, since we are gonna have cocoa bean plants real soon. And the next patch, 1.3, it will be epic, guys, won't it? All the new feature, the emeralds, the trading with the villagers, the ender chest that can teleport stuff, that's awesome. The books you can write in, what else? There's so much. So as you can see, I have bred my sheep and cows. Funny thing, if you can hear, the cows cannot even move correctly. Not even the sheep. Their sound are cut short because there's too much of them. I'm not sure if that's causing that, but you may know the 16 block sound lag. I don't seem to have it. Not sure if it's because I got a lot of animals trying to make sounds here, and no lag when crossing the 16 block barrier. Pretty weird. Not sure, like I said, maybe there's just too much of them and they're all cutting the sound, so it affects how the game registers it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm leaving the cows alive because I want a looting sword. I think a looting and fire sword. Is there such thing as fire on a sword? Not sure, but that would be awesome. Looting and fire would get cook steak and a lot of it, a lot of leather also. Alright, what else? Yeah, I was talking about caving. So, like I said, I need a lot of caving. I need to do a lot of caving to light up everything almost perfectly, gather all the resources. And I'd like you to tell me, guys, if you want to see me cave. I did once a caving episode where I went and got the melon seed from the abandoned mineshaft, but if you want me to record some of it, I'll be glad to do it for you guys. So please tell me in the comment, do you want to see me caving? And we'll see what we'll do with that. Then next point, for the terrain here. In the eventuality that I don't do the 5th floor here, should I just kind of flatten everything so it's easier to build a city that way, like roads and houses and whatnot? So should I like flatten everything, maybe not to the lowest, but like fill this and leave this as the floor? Got a few mountains here and there. They're not really mountains, but you know what I mean. It would make for an easier build, I guess. But I've always tried to keep the terrain as original as it was. But since we're building a city here, I'm not sure that's the right way to go now. So tell me, what do you think? Should I flatten everything? Alright, and then next point on the agenda, yeah, Static, Mr. 777 Static. He's building his aperture world, black aperture. Frankly, I find it's really similar to what I'm doing, except he's doing it in creative and I'm survival. But yeah, with the elevator at the center. But he gave me an excellent idea. He dug a one wide channel, if we can say, all the way down to bedrock on his 500 by 500 layer or so, and I was wondering if I should do that myself. Like he said, it makes for caving a lot more easier to do, maybe not easier, but when you're trying to light up caves and you do the X-ray machine thingy with the TNT or the glowstone, if you have a wall dug at your limit, you won't see past that wall. So I could see every cave and nook and crannies everywhere in my region, so I could lit up everything. The main goal is to have the most efficient mob farm. So yeah, should I dig that 500 by 500 wall all around this place, all the way down to bedrock, so I can X-ray and see just what's in my territory and not everything past? So that would be a lot of work, but as you can see, I'm not afraid of a lot of work. Except if I were to dig this 140 diameter circle there, 4 high, whew, that would be a long time. Like all you seen me dug there, 1, 2, 3 layers done. Those two, I guess they'll be probably about half of what I've done, if not more. Not sure. I didn't count the blocks exactly, but yeah, pretty sure that's about right. So about half done. So that would mean a whole lot more picks. Alright, next, Yeah, so if I flatten everything, like I said, that would make for easier building of the roads, and that's one thing I need to do. I need to start building the roads so I can start building something instead of just digging. And I've kinda figured out where I want my main road, like the highway if you want, that will cross the city and will link with the village on the other side of the ocean there, and with a village by the desert on this way. So I have a big highway like crossing here, going all the way there. And then after that I can start building some things, and the first thing I need to build is a real storage, because this is getting almost full already, and I don't want to have all of my resources here and have to destroy everything in some time. So I'll try to have a proper building for the storage. And since I'm building a city, again, I've been inspired by other YouTubers. Don't blame me for copying. I've seen one of B-Double's video at one point, and he had Home Depot as his storage, and I found that pretty interesting. A really nice idea. And what I was thinking is making a Canadian Tire. Since I'm in Canada, well, Canadian Tire would fit the place perfectly, I guess. And yeah, I could have sections for like redstone and blocks and whatnot, and even have a bank for precious resources like gold and iron, diamonds, and also a grocery store for everything food related. So I really want to have like 3 different buildings for these purposes. And once the road is up, I'll be able to start laying out some buildings. So I need to do that first. So probably the road is gonna be the next thing on my list. Sorry. Right after I finish digging all of this, at least to the 4th layer. And yeah, I need also I need to farm a lot of blocks again. Sand and clay. Clay I have almost none. Sand I have a bit, but I'll need like infinite sand. For all the glass I'll need sandstone, the different sandstone type, sandstone stairs we can do. No, with the snapshot, well, in the next patch we will be able to do sandstone stairs. Finally! Good thing. Alright, and what else? Oh yeah, the main thing, the mob farms. I've been trying to figure out where to place the spawning pads, and it's a nightmare. It's not that obvious when you have your base in the center where to place the spawning pads, and obviously it won't be in the sky. I don't want anything floating in the air. It's a real city here, so no hovering anything. And yeah, what I was thinking is around that, let's say 4th layer, 50, 120 diameter circle. Oh my god, that was close. Oof, okay, sorry, my heart jumped a bit there. Yeah, like 50 blocks around there. I would have a skyscraper. Let's say we're at 50 blocks here, so a skyscraper going up here, and underneath the skyscraper would be the spawning pads, and it would be able to feed mobs. It will sort them, probably mainly into zombies, just so I can gather them and send them in the hive, and the hive will be able to detect at what floor you're at, and if you activate a trap on a certain floor, the mob farm will deliver mobs at the desired location. So I'm not sure if it's gonna be too far, because there are some layers, like at the bottom layer, it's only a 60 diameter radius, so you'll be like 50 blocks away from the spawning pads when you're at the edge inside, and the mobs will need to go through the sorter and up onto your layer. I'm thinking it's gonna work. And what I want to do with the mob farm exactly is have 4 of them. So one on this side, one on this side, one there, and one there. And they will all filter a different mob. So one will filter creeper, skeletons, spiders, and zombies. So the hive will be split into 4 quadrant, and each will have its own mob where you have to fight. Creeper won't be in the hive. There's gonna be too much redstone there. I don't want to have the risk of anything exploding. So creeper will be sent to the surface in the skyscraper or something like that. This I still have to figure out a lot of things, but this is the plan I had imagined. And yeah, on the surface there'll be a lot of things, of course, but yeah, having the mob sent to the proper section of the hive where you're at, that's really important. Yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, I've started to cover here, just to show you, like, if I had to dig that 5th floor, all of what would need to be covered. A pretty big place, you can imagine, 60 block this way, 60 block this way. And even then, like I said, I cannot even place the redstone on the top. I need to have this higher even, so that's a lot of covering to do. Tell me if it's worth it, or if I'm really thinking about skipping that 5th floor. Or maybe I just thought of that. Maybe I could have it lower, because I let all of this place in between, so I can have mob tubes and redstone controlling everything hidden. But if I did this final layer just a bit lower, maybe I can still manage to feed everything from underneath, maybe. I'd still have to do a lot of covering though. Alright, I guess, guys, we covered everything I did. Like I said, I was busy, but not much to show, unfortunately. But I need your input now. A lot of questions I have. So, 4 or 5 floor? Please answer that in the comment section. Next, do you want to see me caving? And should I flatten most of this to build a city? Anything else? Well, if you have any ideas for anything, like what I've said about the mob farms and anything, guys, feel free to leave it in the comment. I know this was more of a talkie episode. Not sure how long I've been talking. Hopefully not too long. But yeah, I really need your input, guys, if I want to make this as uber as it's supposed to be. Please help me. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Alright, guys, see you next time. Oh, might as well enchant these. So I'm gonna repair those. So just for you to see that it takes exactly 9 picks to make a new one. By the way, they are all at the lowest durability. And last one, please. Oh no, I'm at one little bar. Oh well, that's enough. I'll just repair the others real quick and be right back. So, Apparently there's some hidden uh, durability there. Right, level 3. Efficiency 1. What a surprise. Oh yeah, that one I like. And last one. Unbreaking. Sweet. Nice selection of picks. Ready for me to dig more. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Please answer my questions. My plea. Alright, and see you next time. Bye bye.